50-mile hike that we're going to do. As you can see, we're starting just outside of Idaho City off State Highway 21. We'll be starting in a parking lot where it says start, and we'll give you a quick profile view. The first day is going to definitely be the toughest. We start at 4,000 feet and go up to about 7,200 feet. This is kind of a actual hike view that we're going to do. We're going to go up on a main road going up towards Thorn Creek Butte. We'll be staying kind of on the main road up this canyon, as you can see. This canyon, it's a pretty steady grade, but it's continual all day long. The numbers that you see are not mile markers. They're just placeholders for me while I was creating this video to show the distance and the length going up this road. Right here is kind of a good view showing the side view of the mountain. This is the last leg of it just before we get to our first night of camping on top of Thorn Creek Butte. There's two spots that we can camp, just on this side of the hill or just on the other side of it, and that will be determined here coming up soon. Where that number 8 is, that's a little campground. And then as you can see off in the distance, there's an orange line. That orange line represents day 2, and here's kind of the profile. It's majority of it's downhill, and then we'll have a short uphill at the end. And so we'll be hiking down the main road. We'll leave off on a trail, go to the right, head down the hill, get to a turnaround point and go back up. We'll leave the trail for just a little bit and go back up towards the top of the hill, back on the main road again, right here where we have the 10.5. Hardest, the third day, this green line here will be by far the easiest. As you can see, it's all downhill. It's about 10 miles, and we'll be doing that on a mountain bike. We'll just be cruising down that hill, hit the canyon, and go down the canyon on a main road. It should be about an hour trip tops, with some stops in between. It might be a little bit longer, and you can see the lake in the distance. Going to be our next camping spot. This image shows the lake down a little bit lower. It will definitely be a lot higher at this time of year. And some different activities during the day. We'll have the bulk of the day here to play on the lake, and it should be a lot of fun. As you can see, that red line is going to be the next day. File of this one, but it's going to be a flat day. We'll also be on mountain bikes on this day as well, and we'll just be going paralleling the lake, going all the way back over here to the dam that's just coming up. This last little corner, we're going to be hitting the dam. We'll work around it, and then we go down a little bitty hill. We're going to do the canoe trip. You can see the line in the water, the number 15. That's where this Great Moose Migration swim will start. You guys are actually going to hike a little bit further down the road, down here to a campground that will be established. Here they have restrooms, and we'll also be able to play in the water a little bit here. The next day we'll take off with canoes, and you'll be meeting up with the swimmers in the morning. The swim starts at 6. You guys will probably kick off at about 7. Meet up with the swimmers and do this 10 miles all the way to the end of the event, which will also be your last day, and we'll meet at the dock in the parking location over here at the head of Lucky Peak. We'll have all the times set up when your parents can meet you there, and it should be a good activity, great big lunch, a lot of family members and stuff. You can see here, keep the forest green. The dam, you guys are pretty familiar with that. That'll be the end of the 50-miler. Overview of the event. You can see where Boise, Idaho City is, and how we go through the mountains.